Hey guys, it's me. Today I'm going to be testing out a skin mask. My cousin got me a set of high quality skin masks and scrubs. She got me a variety pack with Dead Sea minerals, and it's supposed to help with stress. It's by Freeman. This is what it looks like. And she also got me this one with charcoal, and it's supposed to be good for all skin types. And she also bought me one with avocado. I'm almost wishing it would be safe to eat after the fact, because who doesn't love avocado? And lastly, she got me a cucumber peel-off mask. And since I have been under some stress, I'm going to try the Dead Sea minerals, because that sounds pretty nice to me. Now, I usually go with apricot scrub, or I will just use a washcloth in the shower. My skin is pretty low maintenance, thankfully. Don't really have to do a whole lot to maintain the health of it. And I don't really have any trouble with acne, which I'm also very thankful for. I know some people, they just break out all the time. And I am glad that I'm not one of those. And I feel sorry for those of you who are prone to that. These came sealed with tape, so I'm gonna have to take a second to open it. But in the meantime, I want to let you guys know that Okie Dokie Bro's dad is doing alright. He was in the hospital in Fresno for a while because he had gallstones, I believe. And he was really very sick because of that. But the surgery to remove them went well. And he's at home resting now. So it's a big relief, both for me and for my buddy, because if I'm really close to someone and one of their family members is in poor health, I get upset. Okay, the directions for this are to just apply it to the face. It also says and the neck too, but since I got this going on, I'm going to skip the neck. I'm supposed to avoid contact with the eyes, obviously, and let it dry, and then rinse it with warm water. I assume it'll take like 5 minutes to dry. Then again, I've never done this before, so we will find out. Ooh, it's a pretty green, greenish blue. You guys see that? It's a pretty color. I don't know how much to use. I guess just enough to coat my skin. It smells wonderful. It smells like the ocean side. But without the scent of rotting seaweed. Trying to keep one hand clean so that I can easily turn on the sink without getting the sink handles dirty. But those of you who watched my latest live stream, thank you for being there and supporting me with encouraging words. It really meant a lot, and it really helped me feel better. I'm still struggling, and as it gets closer to the 9th, It's getting harder. But I'm trying to stay as busy as I can stand it so that my mind won't be able to wander all the time. My cousin, she needs a lot of prayer. She found out that she was 6 weeks pregnant, but it didn't last. I guess the baby had a fatal hemorrhage, and there's nothing they can do to save it. So she had surgery today to remove it. And for a while she was extremely emotional about it, which is understandable. And the last couple of nights I've been hanging out at her house just to encourage her. And we've been watching Batman together, which is always fun. Nothing beats watching Batman, eating pizza, and drinking wine with family. So she's doing okay. She says she's more logically minded about it now instead of emotionally. But I have the feeling it's going to hit her hard after. So I'm praying that by having me there to help her out after the fact as well as before will make a difference for her. So please be praying for her. Lindsey and I are pretty much cut from the same cloth. We have the same tastes in music and movies, same tastes in food. We both have skin allergies as well. And we just think alike. And it is really difficult when you feel like your other half, sibling or cousin-wise, is not doing well. But I'm doing okay. Like I said, just keeping busy has helped. I did a lot of housework yesterday, which felt good, but it was draining. I might try getting more done today before I have to head out and see her. But we'll see. I'm the type that feels better when I'm able to get stuff done. And when I can't get stuff done, I feel useless. And when I feel useless, that makes my depression worse. But otherwise, I'm doing alright. Like I said, I'm just keeping busy. I hope all you guys are doing well. And if there's anything that you guys are struggling with that you need to talk about or that you could use prayer support about, feel free to message me on my public page. I've been talking in depth with one of my viewers about their problems, and it's been helping both of us. So I encourage you guys to do the same, or reach out to family and friends when you're dealing with heavy stuff. In life, the lone wolf doesn't do too well on its own. They always do well when they're in a pack. So I encourage you guys to go to your pack members for support. And if you're one of those few people who really doesn't have one, I encourage you to look deeper. And you might find that you do, in fact, have one, but you just don't realize it. But if you truly feel like you have no one to talk to, I'm here. Because I found it very therapeutic to vent to you guys on my live stream. And you guys were super supportive. And it felt like I had group therapy to an extent. So I thank you guys who were there for me. And there's really not a whole lot I can expand on as far as my health goes. I've been doing better. My weight is holding steady. I'm not losing any more weight. I'm continuing to very, very slowly gain more. but not enough that I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting past the weight goal, so I need to work to lose weight. I'm not at that point. I'm hopeful that pretty soon I'll be able to start exercising with weight resistance training at home. And then when I've built up enough muscle tone to handle the weights we have here, I'll be able to go to the gym. It's always been my tendency to overdo it. And in doing so, I cause myself pain the next day. And I realize I'm a moron who doesn't know what her limits are. Or rather, I know my limits, but I go past them anyways because I feel fine in the moment. But then later I'm like, oh, that was a bad idea. So I'm trying not to do that. And I find out if I'm accepted or denied for disability in June or July. I'm getting impatient and anxious, but I'm trying to stay calm and just focus on what I can deal with now. But it's driving me nuts to not know. So prayers for patience would be good. I'm trying to be a more patient person with stuff like that, but it's not easy. Okay, this feels like it's drying pretty nicely. Very little residue left on my finger. It still feels a little wet underneath, so I'll wait a few more minutes or a couple more. What else was I going to say? I can't think very much right now. I woke up a little over an hour ago. It is currently close to 12. So I've been trying to get up earlier. I know I sound pathetic, but getting up at 11 was early for me. Especially since I wasn't able to fall asleep till 2. And I'm a person that just needs more sleep. But I know if I keep slowly getting up earlier, I will start getting more tired earlier. So it'll be easier to get up earlier, but when you have all the issues I do, it's a very hard process. And I can't think of what else I was going to say. I haven't had my coffee yet either. I was originally just going to do this, drink my coffee, and then wash it off. But I figured I would make this product trial and review video. I plan to do that with all the face masks and cleansers that my cousin gave me. This one does smell really nice. I can see how it would be stress relieving. I feel it cracking. And a little bit of it is still wet in some places. I've never done face masks like this before, so I don't know when too much is too much. But thankfully I didn't get much of my hair caught in it. As far as the cage wrestling photo shoot, I still haven't figured out when it'll be, because the guy who's coordinating it, apparently his team members are all over California, so he's got to try and get them all together first. So it could be a week from now, possibly longer. I really don't have any idea. But since my hair is no longer bleached out blonde and long, can't really do the Harley look with my hair anymore. So I bought a wig for $11 on Amazon. Hopefully it'll arrive before the photo shoot, but just gotta play it by ear. Alright, that feels dry enough now. It's said to wash it with warm water. And what else did it say? just to rinse with warm water. That's not going to be very fun. We'll see how easy that process is. But I get the feeling it won't be very. There. Gotta wait for it to warm up. Let's see how easy it is to rinse off. It smells awesome. I feel like I look like one of the Na'vi from Avatar. But just a shade more green than blue. I don't understand why this is taking so long. It's not like it's super cold out. Okay, there we go. As you can see, comes out pretty easily. Oh, my skin feels really soft. Okay, as you can see, my face is really clean. My skin feels really soft. It feels moisturized, like I put a light layer of lotion on it. So I definitely recommend this product. Again, it's this brand, Freeman, Feeling Beautiful. It's the Dead Sea face mask. I recommend this product. Thank you, Cousin Lindsay, for getting it for me. And thank you guys for watching. Love you all. Have a good one.